Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. Welcome to Not Perfect Zen and Day 19 of Inktober Tangles for 2024. We're really getting along with this. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having fun coming up with some different ways to do these patterns. If you're new, just jumping in, I encourage you to go to the description and look at the link to my video that says what is Inktober. It'll explain everything that I'm doing and give you some other options if you'd like. And today I'll be using a Micron PN. This is black. I only have this one here to show you that this is the brown that I used here in this example. So a black Micron PN, which is plastic nib, did I already say that? Graphite pencil, which is just a number 2 pencil, and a blending tool known as a tortillon. And I keep this in there just to keep the tip pushed out, okay? And I'm using this disc-bound book, and each day when I finish my example page, then it goes into my little book. And then I'm drawing on 2-inch watercolor paper or Zentangle bijou tiles. These happen to be just watercolor paper. And then I randomly pick a color that I want to use for the day. And I think today I'm going to use this one. And then when I put all of these onto my 12 by 12 frame, I don't know what order I'm going to put them in, so we'll see it when it happens. My reminders to you: no mistakes and don't overthink it. Inktober is meant to help you establish a habit of drawing every day, and if you have too much going on and you can't do all these for 31 days, don't worry about it. Do it when you can. Make it fun. My new favorite little card says draw until happy, and I saw that on Elena Light's site. So I credit Elena with that little tag. Bunzo is a very simple pattern. It is from Zentangle, and on their step out it says one shape. Okay, the only thing you have to be able to do is a C curve. Okay, and I do have 2 other videos on my YouTube channel for Bunzo. One is from 2020 for the Inktober, so it's been in Inktober in the past, and then another one where I used Bunzo on a tile. But it's simply, like it says, just one shape. It's a C curve, and then we come back and make it kind of like a crescent moon type shape, and then you just come back and go back again. Now this is meant to be half black or whatever color you would like to use. So it is striped. Every other one of these little moons gets filled in, okay? This can be used in as a filler for any shape. You can use it as a ribbon. See, I kind of did a ribbon here. And these little shapes with the reflection in it, people do that a lot. And in the one video that I did, I show you how to do that. Okay, so like I said, just back and forth, and then you can change directions and then fill that in. You might want to have like a graphic one or an 08 or a size 10 pen or something like that around if you're going to fill in a large area. Okay, so I thought for today's tile I would show you, hold on, lost my light. It's kind of partly cloudy today. I'm going to start by doing kind of a little flower in the center here. So I'm going to do 5 teardrop shapes. And they're not perfectly spaced. They never are. And that's okay. And then I'm going to R that one, and I'm going to fill it in. And I'm going to go ahead and come around and do that on each of these. I encourage you to look at the step outs for this on the, it's in the Zentangle blog or the newsletter, but if you go to tanglepatterns.com, and I will have a link in the description, and then go to the Zentangle page that has the step outs. There's a lot of cool ideas. And also in Tangle Patterns, you'll see that this pattern has been used recently in several of the project packs. So that gives you some good ideas in there too. Okay, so I'm just starting that one. So now just back and forth. So there's that C curve. And another one. And you can leave that little sparkle there in the center or not. I'm not going to worry about it this time. So across and back. I think this makes a pretty little flower. Okay, let's go one more. A lot of times after I do this, I'll come back over these spaces with a graphic one. So this is a graphic one that has kind of like a tip for a marker, a thicker tip. Okay, so now we're just going to do the same thing. Go around and go back. Bunzo is a very easy pattern that's fun to use to fill in a big space. It's could be a very good mindful monotangle. I'm going to start with this many, and then we might have room to add more. And you could just keep coming back and forth like this. And then go back and fill them in. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 4 on these others, so I'm going to do one more. Fill it in. I think this pattern came out, the newsletter for this was in 2012. So you do it the way that it's most comfortable for you. Whether you do one little crescent area at a time to fill it in, or do several like what I just did. Okay, one more. These are definitely different size petals, and that's okay. Some of these patterns have been a little challenging, but I've also had fun. I have torn up a few sheets of paper. I hate to admit that, but I have. And then I practice until I'm happy with what I'm doing. Draw until you're happy. Even some of these where I said I've done a couple of videos, I still go back and I'll watch my own video or watch someone else's video just to find the best way to teach you. I think that's a cool little flower. And you could come through and put some smaller ones coming out this way, but I'm going to leave it like that. And like I said, I'll probably come back with my graphic one and fill those spaces in a little bit. Okay, so for shading, I'm going to put just a little bit of graphite in the corners of each of these little crescent moons. And just a tiny bit in the center for our little flower. Okay. And then with our blending tool, we're just going to soften that, push it toward the center, but don't go all the way in. We want to keep it lighter. Okay. And then if you happen to have a white charcoal pencil, you can just bring a little line of highlight up that center. Okay, and they're cool. All right, there we go. Day 19, Bunzo by Zentangle. And again, our reminders, don't overthink it, no mistakes, and let's draw until we're happy. I love that so much. All right, thank you again for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button, leave comments, subscribe, share, and more than anything, come back again tomorrow for day 20. Can you believe it? Thank you, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.